Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. Mama June Pumpkin scamming customers with shady card game. Is Mama June's daughter, Pumpkin Efford, scamming customers with a shady card game from the sister's closet? She has been called out in the past for bad business, such as not responding to clients or not offering refunds. Plus, her shipping costs can be quite excessive for some customers. So what is the issue now? Keep reading for all of the details. Mama June's daughter, Pumpkin Efford, has been taught to hustle by her mother, especially on social media. There was a time when Pumpkin told June that her cabinets were bare and she simply said to get on TikTok and make some money. She has done quite well, showing off her favorite products, and then Pumpkin began her own company. Along with her sisters, especially Alana Honey Boo Boo Thompson, it appeared that they purchased items from other inexpensive businesses. The girls would then jack up the prices and add excessive shipping fees, much to the disdain of their loyal followers. Some refund and money issues garnered complaints, but Pumpkin kept going. She even got herself a warehouse and utilized her business site to go live and sell products. Now she is once again in hot water with her customers for some shady business dealings. According to a Reddit thread, the OP shared this information. So for a minimum of $15.99 plus shipping, $7. The Sisters Closet will email you a bingo card to play on their next live. Each card gives you 6 chances to win a shirt valued at around $18.99. So basically you're either paying for nothing or paying to save $3. But don't worry, each person will receive their $7 shipping charge back. Not in actual cash, of course, don't be crazy. Customers will get a store credit, so what do followers have to say about this? GTFO, that sounds mad shady AF on an email. Good grief, those prices are ridiculous. Who are these idiots that keep giving her their money? Scamming never stops. I can literally print that bingo card off of Google Images. Many followers wondered if what Pumpkin Efford was doing was even legal. Some chimed in with their thoughts. Didn't Brittany Dawn catch a court case for charging shipping on her emailed meal plans? I don't think this is legal. I don't know much about business law. They may get away with it if they do actually return the shipping charges, even as a store credit. I'm really not sure how it works. What is the legality of all of this? Not even sure that is legal. Mama June's daughter has continued to turn fans off a lot as of late. She filed for divorce from her husband of 6 years, Josh Efford, only to hook up with his cousin, Darren Kitchens. Yet, it appears they were already an item prior to the divorce filing, which could have been the straw that broke the camel's back. Therefore, Pumpkin may not be thinking straight or about other people. What do you think about these pricey bingo cards that essentially mean nothing? Moreover, is Pumpkin thinking about the legality or just about a quick dollar? Let us know in the comments below. Lauren Pumpkin Efford had always prided herself on being a hustler. Life in the Shannon family was never easy, and though she tried to escape the mess her mother, Mama June, had dragged them all through, it seemed like the chaos was always one step behind. The past few months had been rough. Marital troubles with Josh, financial struggles, and the stress of raising her siblings after June's repeated absences. Pumpkin needed a win, and that's when the idea for the card game came to her. It started innocently enough. The Efford family had always enjoyed casual card nights. Josh, Pumpkin, and even Alana Honey Boo Boo Thompson would gather around the kitchen table with a deck of cards, tossing back laughs and friendly competition. It was one of the few things that brought them all together, and it kept the tension at bay. But when money got tight, Pumpkin's competitive nature turned into something else. A business opportunity. You know, we could make something out of this, Pumpkin mused one evening after a particularly intense game of poker. People love these games. What if we made it? I don't know, bigger? Josh raised an eyebrow, but didn't protest. They had bills to pay, and the idea of turning a simple card game into something more lucrative was tempting. So Pumpkin got to work. What started as an online card game for fans quickly spiraled into something far more questionable. She advertised it as a Shannon family exclusive card challenge, where fans could play for cash prizes and exclusive merch. With her growing social media following, the idea spread like wildfire. Thousands of eager fans signed up, paying anywhere from $5 to $50 for entry fees, depending on how big they wanted to bet. In exchange, they were promised not just a chance to win, but an opportunity to play with the family. However, what the fans didn't know was that this wasn't your ordinary online card game. Pumpkin had rigged it from the start. She and Josh, along with a few tech-savvy friends, had designed the game to work in their favor. The odds were stacked against anyone who joined, and while there were occasional low-level winners to keep the illusion alive, the big prizes never went out to anyone but Pumpkin herself. Word of the game spread fast, especially within the Shannon family's dedicated fan base. Mama June herself, despite her rocky relationship with her daughter, even shared a few posts about the game, though she was seemingly unaware of the darker side of things. In a short time, Pumpkin's shady operation brought in thousands of dollars. The money rolled in, and with it came a sense of relief. Finally, she could pay off the overdue rent, buy the kids new clothes, and even splurge on a few luxuries. Yet with each deposit into her bank account, the weight of guilt began to grow heavier. It wasn't just about scamming strangers, it was about betraying the people who had stood by her side through all the mess the family had been through. Fans who had idolized Pumpkin for her down-to-earth attitude and fierce loyalty to her family were starting to notice the cracks in her new venture. Some players began voicing their concerns on social media, claiming the game was rigged and accusing Pumpkin of scamming them out of their hard-earned money. At first, Pumpkin dismissed these complaints, chalking them up to sore losers who couldn't handle not winning, but as the accusations piled up, she realized it was only a matter of time before the truth would come crashing down. One particular fan, Lisa Givens, had spent over $300 on various games, hoping to win big. She'd been a die-hard Shannon family supporter for years, even standing by June during her many scandals. But this card game? It felt wrong. Lisa couldn't shake the feeling that she was being cheated. Determined to get answers, she began digging into the game's backend, using her connections in the gaming world to uncover the truth. What Lisa discovered was more shocking than she could have imagined. The game's code was rigged from the start, ensuring that only a select few ever had a chance to win, and those few were likely tied directly to Pumpkin herself. Furious, Lisa didn't waste any time. She posted her findings online, tagging Pumpkin, Josh, and even Mama June. The post went viral within hours. Pumpkin's social media pages, once filled with adoring comments and heart emojis, were now flooded with angry accusations and demands for refunds. Fans who had once supported her felt betrayed. They weren't just upset about losing money, they were heartbroken that someone they trusted could take advantage of them like this. At first, Pumpkin tried to play it cool, denying any wrongdoing. She posted a video on Instagram, addressing the backlash with a casual shrug. "Y'all, I don't know what's going on with these rumors, but me and Josh would never scam anybody. We've always been about family and fun. This card game was just supposed to be a little something for the fans. If you didn't win, that's just how it goes sometimes," she said, attempting to keep her voice steady. But the damage was done. People were already demanding investigations, and some even threatened to sue. Pumpkin's shady card game had quickly spiraled out of control, and now the fallout was more than she could handle. As the pressure mounted, Pumpkin was forced to shut down the game. She issued a statement, claiming that due to technical difficulties, they would be pausing operations and reviewing the system, but by then it was too late. Her reputation was in shambles, and the trust she had worked so hard to build with her fans was shattered. In the days that followed, Pumpkin retreated from the spotlight, avoiding social media and ignoring the barrage of angry messages. Josh, who had initially been on board with the whole thing, was growing distant, unsure of how to handle the situation. Alana, who had been blissfully unaware of the scam's details, was devastated when she found out. "How could you do this to them, Pumpkin?" she asked, tears welling in her eyes. "These are our fans, our people. They trusted us." Pumpkin had no answer. All she could do was watch as everything she had built crumbled around her. What started as a simple card game had turned into a nightmare, and now the Shannon family was once again embroiled in scandal, this time one of her own making.